currently having more than 200. No, a few days ago, I just broke a 210 days straight morning push-up straight, and it's fully documented on my Instagram. You can just check it out. And yeah, I want to be the best at helping people build consistency. That's why I need to rehearse consistently on my live stream. Why? Because I currently aware that I'm not the best yet. I still, there's still lots of room for improvement in my English. I still need to improve my pronunciation, my speaking skills, my communication skills. Being able to speak more fluent in my mind and also verbally. And also I need to develop this English brain inside of my mind in order to be able to speak English more fluently. Also, I need to, for my previous videos, I have some evaluation that I have so many filler words in my videos. I'm talking about stuff like, something like, okay, right, and those kind of words. I really do struggle, okay, to be honest, I really do struggle to decrease those kind of filler words because it's already a habit for me. I consistently use filler words in my videos, and to be honest, currently I also struggle in my mind not to say the filler words. There's this temptation, there's this automatic thought that told me to say right, okay, things like that. I think this is really bad because it makes my speech less powerful and sounds less convincing. I do not want that to happen. I want to sound really convincing to my audience so that I can deliver a stronger message. So yeah, this is I'm gonna be rehearsing the script called Clear Association. So there's a time in my life when I always fail whenever I try to be consistent at studying. Why? Because every time I study in my bed. It feels comfortable to just lay down and do my stuff there, okay? Read a book, do my stuff, do my assignments. But here's the problem. After 20 minutes of studying, after 20 minutes of doing my task, my assignments, I always get sleepy. Then I voluntarily or involuntarily fall asleep. And actually, if I think about it, my studying sessions are not really effective at all. Why? Because every single time I study in my bed, I always have this feeling of sleepiness, okay? I cannot stop imagining the comfort of just closing my eyes and sleep because it feels really comfortable when I'm in my bed. So why this happens though? I believe it's because my brain already created an association, okay? Our brain associate one thing with another thing. Well, the association that happens here is between laying down on the bed and sleeping, okay? And I've been conditioning my mind for years and years and years that, hey, sleeping on that bed and basically training my brain to learn and associate that laying down on the bed equals sleeping. So how do we fix this problem, right? So basically this can actually apply to other fields than studying. It might also apply to exercising, it might also apply to meditating and lots of other things. But for today's live stream, let's just say the thing that I wanted to be consistent at is studying. So how do we fix this problem? The solution here is to basically create on a really clear association. Really clear association between place, things, and things to do. Where to do something, where not to do something. It's basically that simple. Association, place association. Let me ask you one question. Do you eat food in your bathroom? No, right? Why? Because you've been conditioned not to do that for years and years and years. It feels really weird if you just eat some food in your bathroom. Okay? Because you've been conditioned for years not to eat in the bathroom, it becomes something natural for you not to do, not to consume food in your bathroom. We are basically going to apply the same principle in other fields of our life. So this is how I fixed my struggle of studying consistently using the same principle of clear association, and also other examples on how to implement this principle. So here's the thing, I set really clear themes for my room. For example, my bedroom, okay? My bedroom, I asked myself, what is the theme of this particular room? So I set a really clear theme for my rooms. First thing first, I asked myself, what is the theme of the room? Okay. In my case, my bedroom theme is resting and entertainment. So whenever I, go to my bedroom, that's for resting purposes and also for entertainment purposes. Well, if I want to sleep, watch some series and read some comics, well, I do it in my bedroom. Simple as that. But here's the thing, since precisely the purpose of my bedroom is for relaxation and also for resting and also for sleeping, well, there's no studying or working when I'm in my bedroom. Why? Because it's not the theme of the room, and I do not want to associate studying and working with my bedroom. Instead, I associate it somewhere else. So where do I study now? Where do I do my work now? Well, I study in another room and basically call the room the studying room, okay? It's the theme of the room. Well, here's the thing for you guys. It doesn't necessarily needs to be a room though. If you do not have any other room, well, that's compatible for learning or studying. Well, it can just be a studying chair. Hello for the one who's watching my live stream. Thank you so much for watching this live stream. This is going to be rehearsing for day 345 of consistently helping people build consistency. Here's the thing, it doesn't necessarily need to be a room, so if you do not have any other room that's compatible for studying. So guess what's the rule of the studying room? Guess what's the rule of the studying desk, the studying chair? Well, actually, the studying room is for studying. The theme is for studying. It's for working, for doing my assignments and stuff. It's for writing scripts, editing videos, and definitely it's not for sleeping, okay? Because it's not the theme of the room. It's not for watching entertainment videos. Well, I definitely get to do those things. I definitely get to do the entertainment stuff, but definitely I need to go outside from the studying room. And if you have a studying chair instead of a studying room, well, you need to get out from your studying chair first before you wanted to consume some entertainment. So here's the thing, we can even create stronger association by giving even more clear association with extra stuff. Okay, we can make stronger associations for the rooms, stronger themes for the rooms by giving extra stuff to associate with. So for example, playing some certain music exclusively only in specific places. So I'm talking about whenever I'm in my studying room, I always play some video game background music. In my case, it's Dragon Quest, a video game called Dragon Quest background music. So why do I do this? It is precisely because my brain already associated the video games background music with hello Faro, thank you for watching. Hello Zoe, and hello Mama Ajas. Thank you for watching this live stream. So here's the thing. My brain already associated the video game background music with grinding and leveling up. Okay? And basically, now whenever I'm studying while I listen to the background music, I always tell myself that, hey, This is leveling up, but in real life. Basically, we are training our brain about the new norms. Every single day, we just consistently follow the rules, the association grows even stronger. Our brain learns that, the bedroom equals resting and entertainment, the studying room equals studying and working. And there's no studying and working in the bedroom, and also there's no resting and entertainment in the studying room. Here's the thing, in 14 days or 20 days, 21 days, it might feel as natural as not eating food in the bathroom, okay? And when it becomes something natural to you, being consistent at doing something feels more automatic, okay? Well, you still need to put in some effort, so definitely. But definitely it's gonna be much easier. It's gonna feel even way more easier. Okay, so that's basically for today's rehearsal. Thank you so much for watching.